Hi guys, it's Heather here with awellpacedlife.com. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe down below and follow my YouTube channel, and then also awellpacedlife.com. So a little history about me. I've actually been in the cosmeceutical industry for the past almost 7 years now. And I've just always been obsessed with skincare and really taking care of my skin to make it look the healthiest and the best and most youthful that I possibly can. I've done lasers, I've done Botox, I've done fillers. I love them all. I'm addicted. It's been several years since I've done any fillers or Botox, and I really miss it, but it's also extremely expensive. So I am talking to you today about 3 tools that I use and I swear by and have really helped me heal from acne scars and hyperpigmentation that I have in my skin as well. So years ago in my 20s, I suffered from cystic acne, and so I was left with just a ton of scarring on my cheeks, and just it looked awful. So I used to do microdermabrasion at the doctor's office every 6 weeks. Then I would do a series of chemical peels, and they were medium to deep level chemical peels as well, and they helped a lot with my skin. And I even did a couple of fractional laser treatments as well. Insanely expensive, but they really worked as well. So for anyone who has the affordability to go to the doctor's office and get that, fantastic. So these are the 3 tools that I use that have made a huge difference in my skin. The first, which is the most cheapest, is my little eyebrow razor. And I literally got these off of Amazon. There's like a pack of 30 that comes in them, and I swear it was maybe $10, $15 for the whole pack. So this is what they look like. They're like a little razor blade. You take the little cap off, and I'll use this basically once a week, and it really helps just shave those little fine hairs off. Yep, you're basically shaving your face. You know how men typically exfoliate their face every single time that they use a razor. So it's totally fine and acceptable for women to do the same. So no, it's not going to make your hair grow back black or more hair. Our faces aren't going to do that. So don't wig out about that. What it does do is it exfoliates your dead skin cells, promotes healthy growth, cellular, at a cellular level as well, and then just really helps your makeup go on nice and smooth. So what you want to do, I'm just going to move my mirror here. What you want to do, and I essentially wouldn't have makeup on when I do this, but I do today, so I don't scare you guys in this video. But what I do is I really just kind of go down like that. And you can kind of hear it getting the hairs as well. For those people that don't want to wax or wax your eyebrows, here you go, this nifty little tool. When you go between your eyebrows, just make sure you're not shaving off your entire eyebrow, obviously. You want to walk around with one eyebrow. Just be cautious. It's a little bit sharp, but not like razor sharp, like razor sharp that you would think. But it is a little sharp, so be sure to keep this away from your kiddos. So you can go all over your face with this, and it's awesome. I always dermaplane my face, weekly now, and I'm so sensitive to it now that I see women who don't use it, and I just want to say something and tell them, oh, this little tiny tool would make your skin look so much better, or your makeup go on much better, but I don't. But now y'all have heard me say it, and I swear by it. The next thing is, again, I used to always go to the dermatologist every 6 weeks and get microdermabrasion. It's fantastic for, again, exfoliating dead skin cells and taking them off, rejuvenating your skin, helping with scarring, fine lines, wrinkles, and pigmentation as well. And when I say pigmentation, I don't know if you guys have heard about melasma, but melasma is basically the little brown spots you get on your face or your upper lip or under here. A lot of women who are pregnant have the mask of pregnancy, so to speak, and it's basically an overproduction of melanocytes in your skin, which cause the melasma. So it's a lot of hormones going crazy in your body that can cause it as well as birth control can cause it as well. So this comes with This is my little personal microdermabrasion tool. You can see that there. And I got this at Sephora a couple of years ago. I love it. I use it every week. So it's just plugged into the wall right here. I can get that plugged back in. And it comes with 3 or 4 different coarseness on the tips. And I have the red tip, which is the most coarse because my skin can tolerate a lot and I just like to be most effective. And this will last, this tip lasts typically maybe 4 to 5 times. And then each time you use it as well, you want to make sure you just rinse it off and keep it clean. So you turn it on and you can do essentially your entire face, and you can change directions with it as well. But it just kind of feels like a little cat's tongue. But again, your makeup's going to go on so smooth afterwards. So you can hear it kind of sucks to your skin, and just go really slow. You can go in different directions. The first time you use it, maybe you just want to go in one direction to see how your skin tolerates it. So can't do without this tool. And my third and final tool, which has probably made the biggest impact on my skin, is my derma roller. It's right here. It's in my case that it came with. Again, I got this off of Amazon. I love Amazon. I know you guys do as well. What would we do without Amazon? What did we do before Amazon? We actually had to go to the store. How terrible. Okay, moving on. This is essentially microneedling. So you can go to a doctor's office and get this done. It's usually a little pin that they use that punctures little tiny holes all through your skin. And that's essentially it's creating little tiny holes in your skin, and the science behind that is it's causing damage to your skin so that it's forced to re-heal, and it builds collagen. Causes cellular turnover, which in turn you have healthier skin, reduces fine line wrinkles, really reduces acne scarring. The microneedling tools at the doctor's office are fantastic for taking care of acne scarring. So if you can't afford to go to the doctor's office, this is what I choose to do, and this is a great alternative. I got this off of Amazon, like I said, and I think this is a 0.5 millimeter depth in the little pins. Anything beyond a 1.0, you really need to go to the doctor's office for, and they'll put lidocaine on your skin, which is a numbing agent, because it can be really painful the longer the needles are. So make sure when you do this, make sure your skin is clean, and just do this, you know, right before your makeup or the end of the night or something after you've washed your makeup off. I also do this once a week. You don't want to do it too often, again, because it'll cause too much damage to where your skin can't heal as well. So it's just basically the same as aerating your yard. You're supposed to do that twice a year, and that is causing damage to your yard, poking holes in the grass. So essentially it causes the grass to heal and form thicker grass, healthier grass, get rid of diseases as well. So you're kind of you're aerating your face pretty much. So it's causing damage to your skin. It'll force it to heal and just look better in the long run. So here's how you do this, and you can do your entire face. And then afterwards you put your skincare on, and you get really more bang for your buck, because it just soaks in better, because you've got the holes penetrated in your skin, and you put your skincare on afterwards, just going to really cause it to suck it up and just work better. I would say not to put Retin-A on, or anything with azelaic acid, or any vitamin A or any irritant on that you have like skincare on that's going to be too strong, because your skin can be a little sensitive after you do this. And then right after you do this as well, you'll notice that your skin is a little pink and has some redness to it. Totally normal. I love to use, and I don't have it here, but I'll link it down below, the SkinCeuticals Phyto. I forget what it's called, but I'll link it. But it has aloe in it, and it feels so amazing right after I do this. And it just soothes my skin, calms it, and then I can put my moisturizer on So after I get my SkinCeuticals, my little aloe on, I'll link it down below. I'm struggling to find out the name, or to remember the name. After I put that on, I can put my moisturizer on and then my sunscreen as well. And then head on with my day. You might want to do this before you go to bed, therefore you don't have to put any makeup on or on top of this as well. And I will say, don't do this right before you go to the gym, because when you sweat, it's going to cause stinging and burning. So I notice if I do this one day and the next day I run or train really hard and I'm sweating, that there's just a little bit of stinging or prickling. So try to do this before bed, and then you have to work out the next day. Just kind of take it easy. So essentially what you do, and I don't know, I just always pull the skin taut before I do this as well. So you want to go in one direction and then come down and do another direction. I don't do my nose because it's so sensitive and there's just not, I mean, you can go over it, but it's kind of tricky as well. But it's great if you don't get Botox. This is a great alternative for to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. I will say there's not much fat on a person's forehead, so it's a little sensitive going over your forehead, but it's not terribly so painful that you can't do it. So you want to kind of cross hatch in different patterns. And I don't go over it more than 3 times. So after I've done my entire face, I'm not going to do it right now. But after you go over your entire face, make sure you rinse this clean and just kind of lay it here on the little case to let it air dry. So after I do that, those are my skincare tips, my 3 tools that I use and I swear by, and I would highly recommend them if you can't afford to go to the dermatologist or a plastic surgeon's office or any med spa that can do these things. So microneedling or my derma rolling is what I use, my little exfoliator or dermaplaning tool, and my microdermabrasion, which is my personal microdermabrasion little tool. All of these you can get online, which I will link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching my very first skincare tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it and got some good information from it. So be sure and subscribe down below and follow awellpacedlife.com. See you next time.